Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button to stay inspired to wise up and rise up above these narcissists. So with that being said, at the end of the day, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. What that does is it helps with the algorithm to get this video out there to more people who need to be inspired by this video. If you clicked on this video, you want to know more tips and tools on how the hell can you stop this pain that you are feeling and your mind from driving you crazy of keep thinking about this new supply and the narcissist. Trust me, y'all, I was there. If you are new to my channel, I used to struggle with that. I used to be in an 18 years narcissistic abusive relationship. It's been a year and a half now that my narcissist left me for the new supply. And when I tell you, I literally felt like I didn't want to be here. Like when that situation first happened to me, I found out that he had, a new supply that he moved in with, like it crumbled me. I felt like I didn't want to be here no more. I felt like I couldn't eat. I felt like I couldn't sleep. I felt like I was going crazy. I felt like every thought that I was thinking was consisted of him and him treating her better. And how, I can't believe that he would just up and leave and just, find somebody so fast. And, all these thoughts and all these emotions were just literally driving me crazy. And even though I had a daughter to take care of, like, I know, y'all, how difficult it is to even be a parent, be a mother, be a father, or whatever, at that moment. To be there be strong for your kids, because at the end of the day, your mind is, so filled with all these questions of like, why did this person do this to me? Like, I did everything for them. I love them. I care for them. Like, and it's just eating you up. Like, you feel like you're going crazy. Trust me, I've been there, right? And I'm so grateful for where I am right now. Looking back to where I was when that narcissist first up and left me for the new supply, y'all, I can't even explain how grateful I am to be where I am today. But that took work. It took time. So I'm here on my YouTube video to share with you guys tips and tools on if I was to book a one-on-one with you, what I would tell you and help you to do so that you can implement these things into your healing journey to stop this pain, to stop these thoughts that are driving you crazy, that are hurting you so bad. So I'm going to share with you guys tips and tools based off of my experience, what I have been implementing for almost a year and a half now to help me on my healing journey of getting over my narcissistic ex and thinking about the new supply. Tip number one, the first thing that I did, you guys, is I focused into God. I became a born again Christian, and I just focused all my mind, all my energy, all my, all my thoughts, focusing into God, reminding myself that I'm never alone, that God is always with me, because I know that's the biggest thing that really eats you up inside, is feeling now that you're lonely, that you have nobody there with you. That's a lie. You have God. God is always with you. God will never leave you or forsake you. God is always with you. I'm not sure what your belief is in, but maybe it's time to steer a little bit into believing into God, right? Believing into a religion that will help guide you and inspire you and motivate you in some sort of way. So I dabbled into reading Bible scriptures, right? And focusing more of my energy into like God. Then after that, from there, I dug deeper into like understanding why I feel alone. Why am I feeling like this person was my whole world when they truly aren't, right? I started to understand, do I have abandonment issues, right? I started to dive deeper into taking the focus off of that person, putting the focus inwards on me. So every time that a thought came up of me thinking about this person in the new supply, I would flip the script and turn it around and focus on me and focus on, okay, why am I feeling sad? Why am I comparing myself to these people? Right? Like, why can't I see and understand that I deserve better? That no matter how much this person treats that other person better than me, how were they treating me? How were they showing up for me? And if I didn't like how they were showing up for me and how they were treating me, it's like, what's the difference with them now being with that other person? Right? So at the end of the day, it's like putting all the thoughts and the focus back onto yourself, because we focus so much on that other person, constantly thinking about them and the new supply. Who's showing up for you? Who's focusing on you? Who's being there for you? Who's loving you? Who's taking care of you? Nobody. And at that time that now you have with self, it is showing you that somebody needs to show up for you. And the only person that could come and save you in this moment is yourself. You're going to be your biggest savior. You're going to be the biggest person that's going to love you inside of your life more than anybody on this world can love you. It's taking, again, off all the focus off of that other person, focusing in on you. All the attention off of them onto you. How did I start being aware of those thoughts? I started meditating. If meditation is not for you, then sit with your thoughts. Hear those thoughts. Then get them out on paper. If you don't want to write them on paper and journal, record yourself. Listen to those thoughts. So then that's when you can start understanding those thoughts to heal from them. Our mind can think a million and something thoughts a day, like a broken record, over and over and over and over and over each day that you wake up. And what's the definition of temporary insanity? Is thinking those same thoughts and expecting a different result, expecting for you to heal, but you're doing the same shit over every day that you wake up. You're doing the same shit over and over and over again, thinking about them and the new supply, focusing on them and not focusing on you, not doing nothing to show up for you, but constantly keep focusing on them. So it's like you're saying, I want to heal, but I'm not doing nothing to heal. So that's the definition of temporary insanity. You're driving yourself insane without even realizing it. So understanding what are those thoughts, journaling. I can't explain to you guys how much journaling saved my life. It saved my life, you guys. Journaling, getting out all those, because it's the pain of keeping everything locked up inside of your mind that's really driving you crazy. That's then causing those painful emotions, a feeling sad, a feeling anxiety, because you keep thinking those same thoughts over and over and over again. That's causing you to feel the same pain and same anxiety over and over and over again. So journaling legit saved my life, you guys. Getting that shit out on paper. Even to this day, when I see my mind cross, thinking about my ex and the new supply, I just journal that shit out. Get that shit out on paper. And if you feel the need that I want to release this shit and let it all go, burn that shit. Burn that paper. Burn that paper in a bowl. Let water run it down the paper, down the drain, and let it go. Say, I release you. I release you with peace, love, and tranquility, that you are no longer my truth. That I forgive you, because I know forgiveness is not for you, but it's for me to release you finally and let you go. And that's the next thing that I had to do, y'all, that helped me a lot, is forgiving. Understanding that everybody in this world has free will to pick and choose whoever they decide to be with inside of life and whatever they decide to do. But that doesn't, what they decide to do doesn't define who I am as a person. That doesn't mean that we're ugly. It doesn't mean that we're not worthy of love. It doesn't mean that we're not enough. It doesn't mean that we didn't do enough. It just means that we were not meant for that person and they were not meant for us. That's all that means. That at the end of the day, the choices that they made, you ever hear that saying, they laid their bed, they're gonna have to lay in it. Karma's a motherfucking bitch. So when these people do these messed up, shady shit to us, they will get back their karma. Now, you don't want to wish bad karma on anybody else or wish bad on anybody else, because that's like wishing bad on yourself. Because your reality is a mirror of what goes on inward. So you want to wish people well. And that's why forgiveness is so key through your healing journey, not for the other person, but for you, because it's the anger, it's the frustration of what they did to us that makes us keep holding on to the thoughts of them and them still having control over us. Because somebody doesn't have to be inside of your life to still have control over your life. And that's a fact. So the only way that you can gain back power and gain back control over your life is you forgiving, learning to let go, releasing, and understanding that it's not up to you to decide who they are going to choose to be with. That's up to them. And it's up to us to realize that we deserve better. We deserve love. We deserve to be appreciated, respected. We deserve kindness. And a lot of times the people that we're crying over, especially if it's a narcissist, they didn't show you that shit. And the person that you are crying over was just a false image that they showed you just to get you attached to them. So also keeping in mind that that person that you fell in love with was not the real person that you fell in love with. It was just a false image that you're holding on to, a person that was just a false image. That's it. And that the feelings that you're feeling, a lot of times, those emotions were there way before the narcissist. They just knew how to trigger them and knew how to control you through them. So this is why I say it's so important to spend time with self, heal self, certain traumas of whether it be loneliness, codependency, judgment of self, always judging yourself, always putting yourself down, always comparing yourself. These are all traumas within inside self that need to be healed for self, that nobody on this earth could heal those traumas except for us. And that you will attract, this is fact, another person into your life who will trigger those same traumas that need to be healed if we don't spend time with self and heal ourselves. Now, I'm not saying any of these things that I'm telling you to work on is easy. It's not. But healing is a journey, not a destination. It takes time to heal. And we live in this world where everything needs to be microwavable. Everything needs to just come so fast and easy. With healing, boo-boo, it ain't that way. It takes time. It takes work. But you put in so much work into another person for so many years, months, whatever. It's time to just take that same energy and focus it inward on showing up and being there for self. all these tips and what I'm sharing with you that I did, and even these realizations that I had, is what helped me to heal, to be this strong individual, to talk to you right now, to help you guys. Because there's everybody out there talking about narcissists. Everybody's out there talking about what they do, signs and all that stuff. But we need to hear more of this on the healing journey, on what you can do to heal. Because again, if you keep focusing on that narcissist, you will never heal. You will constantly be in this dirty cycle over and over again, and then keep wondering to yourself, why aren't I healing? Why can't I feel better? Why aren't I because you're doing it to yourself. When the narcissist walks out of your life, it's no longer what the narcissist is doing to you. It's what are you doing to your damn self? It's a harsh reality. It's what are you doing to your damn self? And how can I show up for myself? How can I love on myself? How can I be there for myself? And that's what these people come inside of our lives to do, to teach you areas that needs to be worked on, that needs to be loved on. So the biggest thing again is focusing on self, taking all that thoughts that you keep thinking about them, taking it back and focusing it on you. And how can you do that? Through meditation, through journaling, sitting with yourself, recording yourself, being aware of your thoughts, and flipping the script on those thoughts to say, what is the reality? Now that you know what you're thinking, now you know what those thoughts are, you know they ain't doing you justice. Now, okay, what's the facts? The facts is that this person is toxic. This facts is this person is a narcissist. The facts is this person has a personality disorder. The facts is this person manipulates me. The facts is this person gaslights me. Facts is this person cheated on me. Facts is this person uses me to their own benefits. Facts is this person doesn't know how to love because they have a personality disorder. Facts is that they cheat, like they disrespect you. Facts is that they are liars. Some of them are pathological liars. Facts is that you can't trust them. Right? Only you can know what that person put you through. But with narcissists, there's a huge pattern and what they do to their supplies. So I'm pretty sure some of the stuff that I named, if you experience narcissistic abuse, they did these things to you. Facts is that they don't know how to process emotions. Facts is they never loved you the way you loved them. Facts is that they love bombed you. They showed you exactly what you wanted and knew from the beginning they can never be that. These are the facts. I know they're harsh, I know they hurt, but that's what's going to help you to build strength. Sometimes the weakest moments and you feeling the worst is what's going to bring you to your highest moments to feel super strong. So know that you won't always be there. Know that you won't always be on the floor crying, feeling like you can't eat, feeling like you can't be there. Let me be your strength right now. Take my strength through this video. That you won't always be suffering like this. Stand in the facts and understanding what you went through was abuse. What you went through was not a normal toxic relationship. What you went through was not a normal breakup. I say this in all my videos. What you went through, if you Google it, the mind endured with a narcissistic abusive relationship is the same chemical reaction that a mind goes through when you go through a heroin addiction. This is why it hurts so bad. This is why you're feeling like a withdrawal from this narcissist and feeling like you can't eat, you can't sleep, because it gives you the same chemical reaction of a withdrawal from a heroin addiction. That's how strong that chemical reaction was in your brain from after dealing with recovering from a narcissistic abusive relationship. And this is why it's so very important for you to be gentle with yourself, be easy with yourself, be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up on what the choices that person made. That person would have made that choice regardless, because all you were to them were supply. Because of the fact that the narcissist knows how to departmentalize their emotions and not feel the same emotions that a regular person does. But that's because that person has a personality disorder. So it's knowing these things, standing in the facts, knowing who this person is, standing in the facts on what you experienced, being aware of those thoughts, being aware and how to take control of those thoughts and put the focus inward and work on you, maybe through journaling. Now, the next step is showing up for yourself to show that I love you. You love you. What does that look like? For me, I loved going to the gym. So when I would see a thought bringing me down, get my ass up, move my body, and go to the gym. There's something that happens to the brain chemically when you are feeling down like that and you start moving your body. I know it's hard. I know it's challenging, especially in those moments where you're feeling sad, you don't want to eat, you don't want to go out nowhere. Go for a walk, go outside, get some fresh air. Move your body any way that you can. Even if you put on your favorite music and you start dancing. As challenging as it may be, know that you are enough, you are worth it, and you deserve to do that for yourself. Because you know that it's going to help uplift you in some sort of way. Go get your favorite food. Indulge in your favorite food. If you don't feel like eating because you lost your appetite, again, put on your favorite song. Move your body. Get up. There's something that it does mentally and emotionally when you move your body. So move your body. So that's the next thing. And then pamper yourself. On the days that you're feeling the worst, pamper yourself. Go get your hair done. Go get your nails did. Go do something to show yourself that I love you. That person may not be in my life no more, but I love me. I care for me. I'm going to show up for me. I'm going to be my best friend. Do something for yourself. And understand and tell yourself, I'm enough. Affirmations saved my life. Because in that moment, when you're healing and you're constantly thinking about that other person, you're also saying affirmations. I'm not enough. I'm not good enough. Like, I don't know what I did. You're still talking to yourself saying negative stuff. So why not flip the script and say positive affirmations? I'm whole. I'm complete. I'm worthy of love because I am love. Nobody can't take love away from me because I am love. I am beautiful inside and out. I am kind. I am caring. I'm a good mother. I am strong. I am powerful. I'm God's greatest creation. Say positive things about yourself. Remove the negative self-talk and speak out loud if you have to. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I am beautiful. I am smart. I am kind. I am caring. If you have to say it 5 billion freaking times, say it 5 billion freaking times. But say to yourself positive things about yourself, because your mind is constantly beating yourself up about negative things about yourself. Find positive things to say about yourself. Affirmations are powerful. They helped me so much on my healing journey. I get so many people ask me, like, how do I heal from narcissistic abuse? Or how can I be like you? I'm sharing with you guys all the nuggets on what you guys can do. So take it in, do it, actually implement it, and understand that healing is a journey, not a destination, that it's going to take time, that nothing is going to happen overnight. But all these simple steps that I just shared with you, if you implement them on a daily basis, you will see little by little, by little, by little, by little, you will start feeling more stronger. You'll find yourself wake up in the morning time and not even think about the narcissist in their new supply. And eventually what I started to do is I started to tell myself, this is what it is. They have a wife, they have a kid, they have a house, they moved on with their life, and that is okay. Now, I'm not saying for you guys to do that right away. That took me time to build up to say, but say that to yourself, and because that's what reality is. And once you can understand and drown yourself in, this is what the freaking facts are, and this is what the reality is right now, is the more you can let it go. Because it's that attachment that's really causing the pain and causing the suffering. Trust me, I know. It's the attachment of the stories that our mind creates. It's the attachment of the thoughts that our mind creates of this person. It's the attachments of the what if, the past, or shit that hasn't even happened yet, or shit that we don't even know is even true, based off of the stories that our mind created. So understand that all you have is this present moment. And in this present moment, maybe all that you have is your kids and you, but that's more than enough. Because in this world, you came out of this world, you came in this world by yourself, you're going out of this world by yourself. You're not bringing nobody with you. Nobody's coming with you. Nobody came in that you did not come hip to hip with that narcissist. You came in by yourself. It's time to realign, to remind yourself that shit, I came in this world by myself. I didn't come in this world with the narcissist. That I was more than enough before them, and I'm more than enough without them. And that this is giving me the opportunity to flip the script and look at it on a positive side. This is giving me the opportunity to pour that love and attention back into me, comparison to when I was giving it to somebody who didn't even deserve it in the first place. They didn't deserve it in the first place. So pouring it back into you and understanding that you have a strength within inside of yourself like no other. So I hope that this video has helped you in some sort of way. I hope that I have left you with great tips on what you can do to get yourself off of that floor, get yourself off of that feeling worthlessness and feeling like you don't want to be here no more. And I've inspired you and motivated you to understand that you are more than enough. that you have everything inside of you to heal, elevate, and wise up and rise up and become the best damn version of yourself. I promise you, you will get through this. You will get by. You will come out this stronger. But you have to believe it. You have to believe it. And taking these steps to healing. Stop with the temporary insanity and start taking these steps to healing. Because if we don't, then again, you're your worst enemy. You're the only person that's causing yourself not to heal and not to get over whatever you're going through by keep fixating on this person. Because once that person walks out of your life, they have no need to be having control over your life anymore. And if they're still taking up space inside here every freaking day, they're still controlling you. They're still controlling you. And these things that I shared with you is to gain back your power, gain back your control. All right, so let's get it. Let's get it. You got this. You freaking got this. I appreciate you guys so much. If you stayed and watched this whole video, I really, really appreciate you. Let's wise up. Let's rise up above these narcissists and take back our lives for our kids, for our family, for ourselves, you know, to be the best versions of ourselves. If you enjoyed this video, please, again, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are about this video and join the Wise Up, Rise Up community today. I have an amazing support group on my Facebook. Join the support group, you guys. It's called the Wise Up, Rise Up NARC Facebook group. I have my amazing TikTok. I drop 2 to 3 videos every day on that TikTok to keep you inspired and motivated, right? That's what I did as well. Another tip is I watched a lot of videos to keep me standing in the facts, right? So go check out my videos. And then obviously join my podcast that I drop. Podcast is every Thursdays, you guys. Go check that out. It's on Anchor, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Play, all platforms. Go check that as well. Thanks so much for being a part of this community. If you subscribe to my channel, you're already part of the community. I really appreciate it. And I'll check you guys again on another video. Take care and be strong.